Title: Zara's Big Daddy Inditex turns over a new green leaf. Ambitious sustainability goals on the catwalk. TLDR, Inditex, the fashion juggernaut behind Zara, Pull&Bear, and Bershka, recently strutted their new green outfits in their AGM, with a dazzling promise to reduce emissions by over half by 2030, marching towards net zero by 2040. They're also making waves with low-impact fibers, supply chain revolutions, biodiversity-boosting measures, and circularity initiatives. Their goal is to make 40% of their threads from recycled processes, and 25% from sustainably grown crops by the end of this decade. Phew, talk about high-fashion carbon footprint reduction. Famed for owning our beloved brands Zara, Pull&Bear, and Bershka, Inditex is no stranger to the spotlight. But recently, they decided to make it a green one, and they've got the audience oohing and eyeing over their big reveal at the AGM. The industry giant pledges to slash emissions by a massive 50% by 2030, aiming for a sexy net zero by 2040. But wait, the eco-friendly ensemble doesn't end there. The fashion conglomerate is not just changing the cut and color of their garments, but the fabric itself. Lower-impact fibers and supply chain metamorphosis are on their to-do list, hinting at a future where fashion is as kind to our wardrobes as it is to our environment. Circularity initiatives and biodiversity-boosting measures are also part of this mix, with a plan to source about 40% of their fibers from recycling processes, and a quarter from sustainable farming, all by the end of this decade. That's right, they're planning to make old stuff new again, and give us green garments that look good and feel even better. Inditex's CEO, Oscar Garcia Maquieras, described these targets as extremely ambitious, albeit just another step in the work the company has been doing for many years now. Well, nothing like some good old humble brag, right? Now, while Inditex's going green mantra is praiseworthy, one can't help but think, isn't it high time for this? The fashion industry has long been known for its questionable sustainability practices. Fast fashion, particularly, has had a notorious reputation for promoting impulsive buying and waste generation. And let's be real, we've all been guilty of buying more clothes than we need because they're cheap and cute, haven't we? The EU is already in the works of making clothing retailers pay for the waste they produce. Inditex, it seems, is taking the hint and making changes before they have to pay for their mess. But then, you might ask, is this transformation born purely out of a sudden green awakening or the looming dread of a hefty cleanup bill? The company is also carrying forward initiatives like Zara Pre-Owned to expand their circular economy footprint, all the while maintaining a robust financial performance with an impressive 54% rise in Q1 profit, a 14% surge in gross profit, and an equally strong rise in EBITDA. Looks like green isn't just the color of the environment, it's also the color of money for Inditex. Marta Ortega Perez, Inditex's chair, insists that the magic of Inditex lies with our team and values, heavily influenced by self-imposed high standards. She further adds that the future is not predetermined and we must never forget that. So, it seems that Inditex is giving a new spin to the phrase wearing your values. Their sustainability goals, no doubt, set an example for other fashion retailers. However, one must ponder, is this a change that has come out of a deep sense of responsibility or a well-calculated step to avoid future penalties? Will these ambitious goals turn into reality or end up being just another greenwashing attempt? Is it really possible for a fast fashion giant like Inditex to reinvent itself into a beacon of sustainability, or is this just a beautiful green dream? What do you think, my eco-conscious readers?